previously on Into the Yonder Void. So we were in the tavern and that scarecrow killed that guy who was invisible, but then he wasn't invisible and nobody knows him or knows like what he's about. And I guess someone will take care of that later. But in the meantime, we're trying to get a boat so we can go to the islands and look for my grandma who was taken by demons. But first we have to, get money and pay for that, and everyone has to go and take care of their own business before we get on the boat and go. So I went and saw Peach.
The D20 Syndicate presents Into the Yonder Void. Welcome back to the D20 Syndicate Podcast. A weekly Dungeons & Dragons 5e actual play podcast.
We need to restructure our whole society.
Why did you shoot him? Ow.
I shot him. What did I shoot him?
Why?
It was an accident. I was just shooting them recklessly.
There were celebratory fires.
Well, now we have to go to the hospital.
The friendliest of fires.
Yeah, how many people are hit with friendly fire from Yosemite Sam?
There's just a pile. It's like Westworld. There's just a pile of
they
dead
never
Looney
pan
Tunes.
over off-screen all the corpses.
That other Hemsworth is just coming and dragging them into a hole.
Oops. I am your host and DM, Seth, and around the table we have our players.
I'm Billy, and I play Nezrah.
I'm Tomas, and I play Gil, and I am wearing an eye patch. Last episode, I was wearing an eye patch, and there were technical problems with it.
Cool.
I'm doing the jerk-off motion.
Now I'm wearing it over my glasses. So we'll see how that shakes out.
It has a +2 to rolling D20s.
Badly.
I'm Lindsey, and I play Phee, and I am not wearing an eye patch, unfortunately.
And I'm Michaela, and I play Can.
That's right. Each week we record for your listening pleasure. We're on episode 9.
Nobody's gonna make it past this intro.
Why are they so amped?
We have to do the sound again.
Get your crinkle.
Now it's time for tonight's Around the Campfire question.
Does that sound like a crackling fire? No.
Yeah, it sounds like a rapper. It sounds like you're eating candy.
Keep going.
For tonight's Around the Campfire question, I want to know, who's the most important person in your life? And we're going to start with Can.
Oh, man. That seems like a really difficult question, and I think you could look at it from like a lot of different perspectives. Because I think depending on where you're at in your life, anyone can be the most important person. Like when I'm with Peach, that's the most important person to me. Or like when I was talking to that scarecrow guy, he was really important to me. But probably, I guess, like at the end of the day, when I tuck in to my bed, the most important person to me, like the person that I want to like me the most and the person that I want to be the happiest and to be the most satisfied with my choices and my decisions would be me.
Okay.
I'd like to think...
But that's not to say that I'm like the most important person. I think maybe you get what I'm saying. I don't know.
I'd like to think that Can sleeps in like a giant clamshell.
I sleep under a banana leaf.
Like Ariel the Mermaid.
Oh.
Yeah.
Actually, it's a banana peel, and then I just pull it up.
Are you trying to make Lindsey?
Oh my god, it's getting to me.
I know. Her ovaries are about to burst from the cuteness.
Phee.
Oh, that's me. Most important. Okay. Well, to be totally honest, I've had quite a few really important people to me, and they're not around anymore. But does T count as a person?
They can.
Totally.
T is really, really important to me. I tell T everything. We spend a lot of time together. T knows so much about me, except apparently that I'm from the Feywild, because I just found that out last episode. But aside from that, yeah, I would say T. And maybe my new friends, I guess.
Is that like the beverage, or is that just the letter?
Neither.
Yeah, kind of neither. But all of my new friends, I mean, this is the first time I've had friends in a long time, so I'd say they count too, right?
Nezrah!
The most important person in my life is Veldak. He's taught me everything I know and raised me since I can remember. So I can't imagine being where I am now without him.
Who was taking care of you before you could remember?
I don't remember.
Very nice. Thank you. And Gil.
Well, I would say my dad, because he was there a lot, but he was also kind of distant because he was doing his own thing. But I want to say my mom, Imelda. She's always kind of been there. Like, wherever I go, she's always there. She comes to me in my dreams, and we have good talks, and she's very understanding. I do just about anything for my mom. Also, she has some cool sisters, too.
All right. Well, thank you so much for sharing, everyone.
Hashtag mama's boy. Got him.
Hashtag
Hot ants.
tree.
Boy.
Tree person.
No friends.
My most important person's a fucking letter.
I'll accept that hashtag.
Today's
Alphabet
friendship.
worshiper.
Today's friendship is brought to you by the letter T.
So mean.
That'll teach you.
It's fine. I accept it.
All right, when we last left off, you guys had kind of gone your separate ways. Phee and Gil were ascertaining the location of a hammock. Can was getting some information from Peach and also left literally holding the bag. And Nezrah was receiving goods and services for agreeing to transport an item. So, you guys were also waiting the hour to, before you could get on the ship, the deadlights. Now, is there anything else you guys would like to do in the roughly 20 minutes that you have until you're supposed to meet at the ship?
Yes.
Phee, what would you like to do?
So, Gil's still with me?
Yeah, I'm just hanging out.
Hey, Gil. I need a little bit of privacy as I take down my hammock. I also might have to pee, so just give me a little bit of space here, if that's okay.
All right, well,
Friend zoned.
I guess yeah, because friends watch each other pee.
Yeah.
That's true. So I'm not even a friend. Yeah, I guess I'll just go on the other side of this ridge.
I'll be right back. It won't be long.
All right.
Is he gone?
No, I just stand there.
Are you actually leaving?
Yeah,
Okay. Okay,
I'm
so
not a creep.
so Phee, what are you doing?
He just puts another eye patch on the other eye.
Cross legs.
I'm gonna look.
One over each ear. It's an ear patch.
I'm gonna look around and make sure no one can see me.
Okay.
And I'm gonna take out the pot out of my pack really quick, but just in case I'm going to be in a squatting position in case Gil peeks over.
Roll deception.
Okay.
Like pants around the ankles?
Yeah,
or?
like, are you fully committing to this?
No, my
She's
pants.
wearing a skirt.
Yeah, no. I'm just in a squatting position. 8.
if anyone were looking at you, they would
They'd
be
see
like,
the pot.
yeah, they're like, what the fuck is she doing? Is she going to pee on that pot? Yeah, so go ahead.
Yep. And then I'll go ahead and put Branch inside the pot, water it, and
While it is, it's only been a few hours since the last time you did that, it is late morning at this point, so you will probably have to wait a while before.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, well, then I wouldn't do any of that if I knew that, right?
I mean, sometimes you get lucky.
Ah, shit. Damn it.
Would she make a luck roll then?
You know what? Go ahead and give me a D20 roll for luck.
Can I use my inspiration?
This I will say no.
Yeah,
Luck
that
is like
makes
the only thing you
sense.
can't use inspiration on.
17.
All right. So you water the plant. You sit there and the fact that you're trying to communicate must seem urgent because you receive a little leaf on the end, like kind of flowers out.
Yes. Okay, so T, oh my gosh, so much happened in such a short amount of time. I have to know what these jewels are. That scarecrow guy and the person that was in my hammock, are they okay? Like, I have so many. And Feywild? You didn't tell me about the Feywild.
So you wait a moment and you just hear, we can't come right. Hold on, jewels.
All right.
Don't lose.
Well, that was clear enough. Thanks, T. And I'll pack everything up again. Still in the squatting position. Did anyone see me?
That's a natural 20.
Fuck, no.
Yeah, you like look up and you see there's a bunch of whale song and halflings like staring at you from far away. Like it's mid-morning, so they were like walking through and their perspective is much different than yours as you are much taller than them. So they can see like right through the trees and they're just like all of them with their head cocked to the side like what's she doing?
From the beach, Nezrah is like looking at the scroll and it like perfectly lines up where he looks over and he's just like 100 yards away.
It's such an old scroll. There's a hole in it, and he just frames her perfectly. The fuck? No, you're still ways off from the docks, but yeah, there's a group of whale song halflings that are just like staring at you, like, and then they all just kind of shrug and then go on their own separate
Could I
ways.
see them seeing me?
Yeah.
I'm so sorry. This is just how I meditate sometimes.
There's like
Bye.
I mean, if there's any sort of like plant-based activity that you don't have to describe to somebody, it's going to be to them. All right,
Okay.
Gil, what are you up to?
Listening to the weird yelling.
Sorry, hold on. I'll also pack up my hammock.
All right, you pack up your hammock.
Got it.
So you're just listening to the weird yelling
Yeah.
from far away?
Making strange faces in response to the weird yelling.
Are you
Like-
waiting for her to come back?
Yeah.
Okay, gotcha.
Oh, that was nice.
All right, Nezrah, you've just received this package.
It's glowing gold, you said?
Very faintly
faint
from
under
underneath
the packaging. And it's like a brown
like
leather
a very thick brown parchment.
parchment. Okay. All right.
Now be careful with that.
Is it dangerous
I guess it depends on your definition of dangerous.
if I were to drop it?
Don't do that. Keep it secret, keep it safe.
Your name is... So, Can. You must be Gan.
Dalf.
Okay. I stow it in my pack. And I just kind of make sure that it's nice and snug in there.
Okay.
Not a lot of jostle room and whatnot. And I turn back to him. Him? Did I even get a name?
You didn't get a name, no.
I didn't think so. I turn back to them and I go,
Would it be rude of me to examine the scroll here?
No, I mean, you bought it, so you gotta know what you paid for, right?
I couldn't agree more.
I go and sit next to the fireplace
Okay.
and unscroll the scroll.
All right. Yeah, you pop it open, and sure enough, it is a scroll of the 6th level spell, Guards and Wards. So go ahead and add the scroll of Guards and Wards to your inventory.
Thank you.
Now, this is a one-time use spell, but yeah, if you spend some time and some resources, you can copy it into your Kipu, and then
you.
it'll be, well, in the future, it'll be yours.
So it'll be 300 gold and 12 hours.
Is that what it is?
Yep.
Okay. Perfect. Okay. So, well, you have a while till you can use it anyway.
Yep.
So.
Yep, this is definitely a, think of it as a CD.
All
Question. I mean, I guess I don't have to ask it because it's not.
right. What happened to your glasses? That's my question.
It was more of a hassle.
Wow, I didn't realize the glasses were all for show this whole time.
I
We've
mean,
known each other.
I can kind of see.
You Buddy Holly hipster fuck.
So he asked you to deliver this package to a place, but not to a person.
Are we
right?
metagaming right now?
I'm just curious, like,
Yes.
do you bring it to the location and just be like,
Plop.
Yeah, I'm accidentally a terrorist right now. Like this is clearly a hey, can you watch my briefcase at the airport situation? Yes.
okay,
When you see something, you
100%.
say something.
But Nezrah is well, whatever. You'll find out.
Policy of the Druids. See something, say something.
okay. Which is an interesting exchange.
See nothing, grow something. I think is the
You take something, you
mantra
tell
of the Druids.
someone.
Leave it as you found it. Then, you know.
I mean, it's weird both ways because I would feel like the guy who wants you to deliver the package would also want it delivered surely to a specific place or person. So it's weird.
Nezrah's scant on the details.
No, it
it's
just
a
has to
very-
be like right in this certain radius.
Right. Yep.
Some
So it
might
can
call
go
it like
off.
a blast zone.
So yeah, you copy that in. You have this bag of pebbles that have been collected by your friend Peach.
Well, I'm just going to tote that around until I see him at the docks because he's meeting me there anyway.
Okay, so you're heading back to the docks?
Yep.
All right, so you head back to the docks. Is there anything anybody wants to do within the next 10 minutes?
Well,
can-
I'm gonna go.
What?
I just want to get some vittles and such.
Okay. You know exactly where to go to get victuals the fastest. What are you trying to gather?
Oh, I just want like nuts, berries. I would enjoy some calorie dense treats
All right.
to keep our energy up.
Okay, so you're getting like rations and stuff.
Yeah.
Okay.
Nice trail mix.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you like go and you're able to get
Dry
like
fruits.
so you're able to get
Some M&Ms thrown
1
in there.
pound of nuts, 3 pounds of berries, and 6 pounds of general rations. Enough to feed a group of 4 for 3 days.
Can with a food plan.
Nice.
There we go.
So basically, you have 3 days worth of food for 4 people in total.
Just in case.
Going back to the docks, assuming Phee ever emerges from her pee.
Yeah.
So you really don't remember any of that, huh?
Just as we're talking, I'm going to be looking around for things I could maybe sell on my cart, like fun little knickknacks or
Give me
along the side of the road.
that. Give me perception first, and then I might have, based on what you get, I might have you do an investigation.
Are you all right?
Okay.
Are you looking for something?
Yeah, give me insight, Gil.
Real bad perception. That was a 4, sir.
6.
Yeah, you can't tell her. She seems to be looking back and forth for something. Phee, you're kind of distracted. There's been a lot happening. You're not really seeing anything that would work for you. You do see some like weird little tufts of weeds kind of growing through things, and that's about the most interesting thing you stumble upon.
I'll just like grab them quick as we're going by.
My driveway.
I'm sorry. It's a lot to take in, and I'm trying to compute it all. What
By
did you say
picking up
again?
weeds and stuff?
Yeah.
Are you looking for something specifically? Because I can, like, help you.
No, just like stuff to sell in my cart. What did you ask again? I'm so sorry.
So you don't, like, remember anything?
I guess not. I don't recall being in the Feywild. I have no recollection of that. I just remember waking up with a bunch of furbolgs and
You never asked them what was up or anything?
I did, but they always said they weren't sure and that they gave me a chance to read the books. Maybe I'd find some answers that would trigger some memory, but there wasn't anything. And so I just kind of have accepted that I may never know and that it'd be fine. And it's just kind of funny because I read a lot about the Fae and there's some really cool stuff in the Feywild. But it seemed like a fantasy to me, and it seems really weird that I guess in another life I have encountered them.
Well, how would you, how would you never know? Like, can't you go back and ask them? Or go back to the library?
Jeez, you're, asking big questions here.
Am I?
Yeah, I mean, did you talk to Rolf? What is his name? Rolf? Right?
I haven't seen Rolf in, 6 years.
Oh.
We used to have the same job and I kind of just bounced. Wait a minute. Is Rolf okay?
So my village was under attack and I had to flee. I happened to be in the woods and came back to my village and it was just, there was fighting everywhere and I've been too scared to go back to see if anyone was left. So I don't know.
No way, that's not what happened. They're all hidden up in the mountains. How would they find it?
I don't know. They are so hidden. It didn't make any sense.
Are you...
Maybe I'm
not to be insensitive, but are you sure you weren't the one that did it?
Why would I be the one that did it?
Great place to pause. Can, what are you doing in the last 10 minutes? Are you just waiting?
I'm going to gather anything else I might need. Maybe some weaponry, something for self-defense.
Okay, I want you to roll a D100.
86.
86.
Good job. I don't know what that means, but good job.
B+.
Thank you.
That's what that means.
Hey,
That's good.
Yeah.
I love B+s.
People disrespect the B, but
Yeah.
the
I
B
was-
is a solid grade.
man,
your
I was
doctor
about
got
the
all
B.
A's,
Fuck
4.0 GPA.
Nope,
No,
nobody's
fuck that.
good at everything.
Don't care about that doctor. The doctor that had C pluses and B minuses the whole time.
Yeah.
That's the guy.
He struggled. He worked hard.
Yep. He
We
knows.
really want
He knows
him?
what's up. Yeah.
Yes, open heart surgery means
Because the
C
fucking
minus average doctor.
the A plus across the board guy, he's absolutely dealing drugs on the side, and he got into medicine just for the money and fucking people.
Okay, Can, I want you to roll a D20.
Damn, making her roll everything.
86.
Yeah, why are you making me roll so many things?
Because you rolled well on your D100.
Well, I rolled bad. 2.
I want you to roll a D4 and a D6.
Dang!
Calm down.
What is she rolling?
Yeah, baby. Dang, baby.
Are you going to put it over your headphones
Please,
now?
baby.
Dang old
And
baby.
the eye patch is over the headphones too
That's
now.
a 5 and...
On the D6?
Yes.
And then
Nope,
on the
it was on the
D4.
D4. And a 4.
Hey.
All right. So, Can, you receive 5 minor health potions
Ah.
From where?
from various people that you're trying to gather stuff from. Some of your townsfolk. They know
That's good.
you're about to go on a harrowing journey, and they give you collectively 5 minor health potions. One regular health potion.
And 90 greater restoration. health potions.
I thought you were going to say 90 grapes.
And 1 superior healing potion.
That's fair.
Jesus.
They're
Are we
giving her-
going to be gone for a long time?
Yeah, we're never coming back here.
Wow.
Just gets Furbolg villaged.
Oh, man.
We're
It might still be there.
they're giving you the Willow send off. I like it.
You receive 1 Ring of the Dead.
Whoa. That sounds tight as hell.
Yeah, it does.
You also receive 8 gold, 22 silver,
Yeah.
and 10 copper.
They just gave her money?
Yep.
I mean, they just have a bunch. They don't
Sweet.
super need it. I don't
That pays
think so.
for our passage right there.
Right.
1
Didn't have to
plus
steal from the tavern.
1 +1 dagger
Jeez. He's still going.
Recalculating.
We just went to get a hammock.
We fucked up.
Get a hammock and take a
We
piss.
could have got
Can shows
all
up
of
with a
this
fucking
times
nuke.
two.
Hey, so like they gave me
Turns out
nuclear
I don't need
weapons.
you at all. I have all this stuff.
I have my new best friend, Bazooka.
His name is Joe.
And you're wearing an eye patch.
And you also receive 1 unit of black tobacco.
Blabacco,
yeah.
if you will.
And what that
Tobacco?
is when smoked, it creates a huge cloud and
Blacko.
allows the smoker to see through the smoke and fog. Can be smoked for 5 minutes or 5 1-minute segments. So it obscures you, but you can see through it.
That's tight. That's tight.
But also the ring of
The dead?
the ring of the dead.
What does that do?
All it does is creates a glamour. There's 5 charges that cannot be recharged. That makes
Fair.
you look like a desecrated corpse.
Wow.
Jesus.
I just got weeds.
Desiccated?
Desiccated, sorry, not desecrated.
It was
Different.
like, how?
A desiccated corpse.
Desecrated.
We're talking like
Desecrated it.
Did any of you listen
Talking
to
about like some
Dashboard Confessional?
murder
I've
dirter
heard
stuff.
them. What?
Are we talking like murder dirter? Desecrated?
Like zombie-ish. Yeah.
I love Dashboard
All right,
Confessional.
that's what you're able to
Loved-
get.
I did the back then.
That's
I loved
all I was
them.
able to get in 10 minutes.
So good.
Yeah.
Are you sorry? Can you
fucking
double check?
Serious. Oh.
Are you sure the kitchen's closed?
It's joke.
It's joke. It's joke. He's just joke. Why do you have to be mad? And Nezrah, what are you doing with your last 10 minutes?
I would like to purchase some multicolored string from whatever vendor is currently near me.
You're able to find several vendors that would have multicolored string. You realize that if you're looking for fabric or anything to do with textiles, this is your go-to spot. Pretty much every shop has multicolored string. What color are you looking for?
If we could do some greens, blues, and purples.
Okay. Are you going to mention that you know can?
Not unless prompted or provoked.
Okay. Greens, purples, and blues, you
Yes,
said?
please.
And
cool hues only.
Okay. And how much are you trying to buy?
I guess, do they charge by the yard or like
They would charge by the spool, which are
spool? Okay.
roughly it'd be like one of Can's palms
Okay. If we could do like maybe 10 spools
each.
total.
Okay, so what
Just give me like the Roy G. Biv spectrum without the Roy.
Okay, gotcha. All right, cool. So we'll be looking at 3 of each, and then one. Which one extra would you like?
Probably Violet. Violet can be the outlier.
Okay, that's gonna cost you for each spool.
Mhm.
That's gonna cost you 2 silver.
Okay.
So if you're getting 10, that's gonna be 20 silver or 2 gold.
Gotcha. Thank you so much.
And you notice that picking it up, it's very, very fine work. A lot of times when you find thread, in a lot of places, it's dyed improperly. It's kind of blotchy or
Spotty.
Yeah, spotty.
Okay.
But it's consistent all the way through and almost has a beautiful hue of transition through it.
Excellent. I love this place.
All right.
I'm Commander Shepard, and this is my favorite vendor on the island.
All right, Phee and Gil, you've got 2 minutes before you need to be there.
So, since you don't remember, I mean, I can recap you. It's been a while, but when you came out of the Feywild, you were changing colors and shooting all this stuff out of your hands, and you were going through all these seasons like your kind does, but you weren't in control of it. You were shifting all the time, and it looked like you were about to explode. Then you just went off running into the forest.
How did it get to the village then?
Rolf, he followed you. I stayed behind, and then he took you there because he didn't know where else to take you because you were acting all crazy and you didn't know what was going on.
If that happened, why wouldn't Rolf tell me?
I don't know why Rolf didn't tell you anything. They must have their reasons. But hey, like, I don't know, like, if you don't remember anything, maybe, like, my mom can help you or something.
Phee, give me a perception check.
Okay. 11?
11. You see, as you guys are very near the docks now, there's like a little, crowds moving through. Phee, you're not 100% positive, but you believe that you just saw that one halfling staring at you for a moment before dispersing in the crowd.
Okay, I think I saw that one halfling guy, and I'm a little... The halfling guy I was telling you about that tried to get the jewels from me, and he was getting a little bit low key aggressive. I'm pretty sure I saw him for a second. I don't know what to do because I'm supposed to keep him safe. I don't know why. I don't know what they do. I don't know anything yet.
Do you have control of your power now?
What do you mean?
I don't know.
I mean, I don't think I shift through seasons like you were talking about. That doesn't sound like anything I've done.
I mean, it looked like you didn't have control over anything and you could, like, explode at any second. But you seem fine now.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I was worried to be around you at first because I wasn't sure what you were capable of. But you seem cool, so...
Well, thank you. You seem cool too, especially with all this information. Wow.
I mean, and we can talk about it more later. I can tell you about the Feywild and stuff, but maybe don't tell anyone else about this.
That I'm from the Feywild?
Or that you don't remember anything, for now. Like maybe there's some weird thing that's making you not remember.
Why would your mom know?
Oh, she's like super magical. She has a bunch of powers. But this guy, we should worry about this guy right now.
The halfling guy?
Yeah.
Yeah, probably. He seems pretty pressing and like he really wants these jewels, and he was asking, like, he was going to pay a lot of money, and that just seemed like a lot of money.
How much money?
It was several platinum.
Like, he kept going up
in
in what he was
the ante,
paying,
yeah.
and then it was 5 platinum by the end.
Whoa.
So that makes me think that maybe these have some really important things, and my friend told me to keep them safe, so... Man,
that's good that you were there. I would have sold those right away.
I mean, I thought about it. Like, I didn't know what they did, but I don't know. He just seemed kind of weird. He kind of appeared out of nowhere.
Did he threaten you or anything?
No, I don't know. It was just really weird. He just suddenly appeared through a crowd of people, and then he came up, and then he just really, really wanted these jewels. He went straight to business with the jewels. He somehow knew I had them, and just kept trying to barter, and it just felt not good, you know?
Well, maybe we can just sneak by and go to the ship.
Maybe.
And then, like, fuck that guy.
Hopefully I can find, like, one thing that I'll be able to sell on my cart, because I've sold some things, but I haven't really found a whole lot.
Maybe we should just worry about the grandma.
Now. The grandma, the halfling, there are more pressing things.
Like, if we save that grandma, then think of all they might give you discounts. Like, we could get some sweet deals.
Maybe she can tell me how to be better at potions.
That's a weird assumption. But yeah, maybe. We should go meet up with the others.
Can and Nezrah, I want you guys to give me a perception check.
Okie dokie. It's a 7.
Okay.
It's a hot 7.
Ouch.
Son of a bitch.
14.
14. Okay.
That was better than you. I'm sorry.
Phee,
Double 7.
Phee and Gil, perception checks, please.
Why did you have us separately do that?
Because it was dependent.
Perception.
Dirty 20.
Wow, I'm not rolling good perception today. That'd be a 6.
Okay. So Can and Gil, you guys lock eyes pretty much. Like, Gil, you see Can first, but just a second later, Can, you see Gil kind of through the crowd. But everybody but Phee can see, or I guess both of you guys can also see off in the distance, walking far above everybody is Nezrah. Nezrah, you don't really see anybody.
From your
and Phee, you're
good
not
vantage
even
point.
you're not even really looking for everybody right now. You're still thinking about what you just saw in the crowd. So you're a
And
little distracted.
heard.
Yeah.
A lot of info dump.
Yeah.
Ah, they're over there.
What?
Right there. You see that tree-like person?
Oh, okay. Yeah. I thought it was a tree.
Just a walking tree.
Not a tree. That's a Nez.
All right, you guys all meet up in front of the deadlights.
What does the ship look like?
So it's a caravel, but it's interestingly enough, it's like marbled with like very dark wood and very like light colored wood, like almost like a pale hue, which probably is why it's named the Deadlights, because you can imagine, especially Gil, like if moonlight hit that on the sea, it would look like almost like a ship with holes in it, almost like a ghost ship.
There aren't any death lanterns on it.
There's no death lanterns
That's
on
good.
it that you can see. But no, it's definitely been, a little abused from the storm. Probably most interestingly to, I would say, Gil and maybe Can. The sails of the Deadlights are like a dark blood red. Which is not something you see very common. Gil, you would know just right off the bat that blood red sails typically indicate smugglers, but also would indicate people who are pretty brazen about it, because you don't, typically people who are not worried about that sort of thing.
We had crimson sails on the Furtive Glance.
And so, yeah, these are slightly darker.
What are they made out of?
They're made out of, give me an investigation check.
Blood.
That's a Texas size 13.
You can't tell from this distance exactly what they're made out of, but they're definitely a sturdy material. They're probably not as, say, of a gallant variety as the Furtive Glance, but they're definitely a darker shade, the almost scarlet as opposed to the crimson. So, yeah, you guys are outside of the Deadlights. What do you want to do?
And Captain Lyle, right?
Mhm.
Lyle, okay. So this is literally a scarecrow boat?
A goat? Scout?
God damn it. Yes. Sort of, yes. There are others.
Okay.
And you guys can see off of the bow, you can see that Layla is kind of looking down at you guys with her serious expression.
I whispered to them, keep an eye on your stuff around that one.
Because you're missing one?
What are you? I pushed Nezrah into the sea.
Is there like the mermaid part of the boat, or is it like a little scarecrow?
The headmast?
Yeah.
The headmast is actually busted, but it looks like
it was a scarecrow.
No, it looks like at one point it had feet to it, so it definitely was not a mermaid.
Could have been a scarecrow with
I like to
human
imagine it was a scarecrow with a jack-o'-lantern for a head and holding dual
Yes.
sides
Yep.
crossed in front of it. Anyway.
I'm picturing like a lich or something.
You're a lich, yeah, and it's gone too
You've already
far.
made that joke.
I've
Last
already
season.
made that joke.
Some people are starting from this
But
one.
it's new season and some people haven't heard it. We have to delete it because I say it too long.
And we're sued now.
Shit.
But yeah, she just kind of looks down at you guys, kind of, and then turns and walks away from your vision. So the actual, like, the ship is pretty large as far as like eye level. It's like two of you, Gil, to get to like the bow of the ship. So it's raised pretty high.
Do they have their like?
Their gangplank's down.
Yeah. I just go up onto the ship.
Do
Are
the
we
rest-
ready to go?
The rest of you fall?
Yeah, I'm getting on.
Is there anything weird about your grandma we need to know? Like, is she dangerous to us? Can she be used against us?
It might be the accent. Did you say? What did you say? Is there anything dangerous about my what?
Your grandma.
Oh, my grandma. No. I mean, don't fight her.
Why would the demon want her?
Is she possibly secretly a demon herself?
Is she good at potions?
Well, she's good at a lot of things, but being a demon is not one of them. Because she's not a demon. She's a grandma.
That's
What level of grandma is she?
Grandma Demon, will you please take us to the Hunchback of Notre Dame?
Like the highest level, probably, because she's been doing it for as long as I've been around.
Proficient at potato soup?
Is she more powerful than Uchi is?
That'll be a pretty interesting fight to see, but like, she might win.
Maybe that's why they took her.
What does she look like? So we'll know it's her when we see her?
You saw her.
I didn't see her.
Well, not close up. Like,
I mean, she was like talking right to me.
oh, that's
Oh, that lady's your
That-
grandma.
Yeah,
that was your
short,
grandma.
Oh, okay.
short, pink skin,
Oh, yeah.
Wearing the
bunch
same
of
thing.
beads.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's her.
Be on the lookout for that guy.
Nezrah does a police sketch of Can's grandma.
This one, remember?
How did you get so fast at drawing?
Give me performance, Nezrah, because we're about to find out if you are a good artist or not.
I'd like to imagine it's like baby Picasso. That's 12.
Yeah, it's a decent job. You know, you know, it's
Without
got-
having a reference in front of him.
Yeah.
Going off memory. Come
yeah,
on.
it's decent.
Yeah. How did you learn to do this so fast?
Well, you see, my father, Veldak, taught me everything I know, including sketching.
Wow, that's cool. You sketch everything. It seems like you sketch everything.
Anything that I find of interest, or, in this case, anything that's helpful.
Well, that is helpful. So, thanks for doing that.
Yes, I'll
That'll
be
be
on
good.
the lookout for that mediocre drawing on the island.
Whoa!
Hey, buddy, that's my grandma.
Hey, buddy, that's her grandma.
So yeah, you guys get onto the deck of the ship, and you can see it's a little bit more crowded or I guess Gil, you would notice this. The rest of you guys wouldn't, but it's a little more crowded than the last time you were up here. Seems to be a few more people, but you do see that Captain Lyle Hisebi is kind of stalking about. He kind of points off. Yes.
I mean, you can keep going. I just have a question for when you have a natural pause.
Okay. He like kind of
Let me interrupt you to tell you when
I
you
raised my hand. That's not an interruption. The point of raising your hand is to not interrupt.
he kind of points off. He directs a sailor to go do something, and he turns. What's your question?
I wanted to know if there are any other scarecrows on the boat.
Give me a perception check.
Scarecrow boat.
Oh my god, please
I'm
say
gonna do that
scarecrow
too.
babies.
I have eyes. Scarecrow babies.
Ew, you think he has babies on the boat?
I got a 22.
Be cute and unexpected.
Do you think he just makes them? Like
Maybe.
out of straw. And
I think
stuff?
he was
That'd be kind of
animated.
cute if they were helpful. Like they helped with like the boat duties.
But they're also like
Millennials.
malicious, like little minions.
They'd
So
still be cute if they're tiny.
you guys neither of you two see any evidence of any other scarecrow-like beings here. You see, with that perception check, you see a different variety of people. There's some humans, some half-elves. You see no 19, and you got a 22. You don't see any other Wilsong halflings, but very slightly, Gil, you notice just the slip of a Wilsong halfling kind of heading off down below deck, using a doorway and heading down below deck.
Did it look like the weirdo that she was pointing out in the crowd?
You haven't seen a Wilsong halfling like that, or you haven't seen this particular Wilsong halfling, but they look pretty normal.
Okay.
But yeah, you just see like a bunch of different people, and you do see that there's like one individual. You would both see this.
What is the state of the way people look on the boat?
You see that people look pretty neutral about being here. That nobody looks like urgent. Nobody looks like bedraggled or anything like that.
Okay, I just meant like kind of their appearance. Like, do they
gotcha.
they look haggard or disheveled or?
Most of them look like travelers. They look like they've maybe spent a little bit of too much time here. They all look like pretty sun-tanned in a sense, like they've spent at least a little bit of time in the sun.
But nothing weird that stands out.
No, the only person that stands out to both of you is an individual that's like resting against one wall of the bow. with kind of like a gray, tattered cloak kind of thrown over them. And you can see that they're holding... they look to be about maybe a human or half-elf size, but they're holding like a bottle, and they're just kind of like chilling underneath the cowl of their outfit, just kind of leaned up against the outside wall. But yeah, there's a couple of nobles that look like maybe they're paying for passage, and then just like some general laborers and stuff, and some other people that look like they have been acquired as part of the crew.
So he did hire people. I see how it is.
But as Captain Lyle Hisebi sees you all, he kind of walks over. Hello, welcome aboard. I hope you're ready to sail.
I'm super ready.
So ready, in fact, that she brought you money.
Well, that's what I mean by ready to sail. Let's see it.
Half up front.
Half up front.
I pull out my leather pouch and I just kind of like sprinkle it
Okay.
into his palm,
Okay.
his little straw palm,
He takes it and he tucks it away.
and the coins slip through the straw.
Yeah, does he have
clink
little straw
along
fingers?
the floor of the ship.
Are they gloved?
Yeah, he's wearing
Hands.
gloves.
Oh, like a cartoon.
Oh my god.
Yeah, they're white Mickey Mouse gloves.
He only
He's
has
from
4
Wizard of
fingers.
Oz.
But yeah, I like that you held up 5 though. He only has 4 fingers.
I can't get rid of one of them. It's there. It's right there. I see it.
So if we want you to come back to or wait for us, then you said that's double?
Yeah.
Like, would you just anchor out the shore, or would you like do a whole ride around to the parking lot and then come back?
Well, we would probably do a loop around because we've got one person to drop off just a little bit north of there.
So how much time do you think that would be for us?
With good wind.
I mean, once we're on the island.
Yeah, clearly, once we drop you off, with good wind, I would say a day.
Okay.
Wait, who's going north of there?
This guy, he points to the kind of shrouded figure sitting on the deck of the ship.
The one at the bow?
Yep.
Where north?
I didn't ask too much.
Don't you want to know where you're going, though?
I mean, I know where I'm going. I didn't get into particulars. Keep in mind that your information is going to be kept secret, as well as the rest of my passengers. So...
That must be why it's so expensive.
Can we at least know that they're safe?
Discretion is nice.
What?
if you're on my ship, you're safe. That's all you need to know. And he kind of like stalks off. And then he turns as if he's forgetting something. Unless there's anything else.
No, thank you for having us.
All right. And he just kind of like stalks away. And you guys are left on the bow of the ship.
Really disappointed there weren't little scarecrow babies, but
Can't have everything, I guess.
I can't. Maybe another day.
Life really does suck.
We're on a boat. Hey, just yeah.
It's going fast.
And just a heads up for you guys. So I was telling Gil while I was on the beach, I should have led with this like right when I saw you all, but I don't know why I didn't. Anyway, while I was on the beach with my cart, there were a bunch of people. Nez was learning things. This halfling guy just kind of appeared out of nowhere, and he came over to my cart, and he really wants those jewels that were used with that web thing. To the point where he was bartering and offering up to 5 platinum. So, yeah, but I told him I'd investigate them and think about it and let him know in 24 hours. I forgot to tell you that detail, Gil, sorry. And because I didn't know, I don't know what I'm
We
dealing
need to
with.
get those gems to somebody who knows shit about stuff.
Yeah, probably.
No shit about shit.
I tried to ask my friend, and all they told me was to keep them safe, so...
Do you know anything about stones?
Yeah.
You seem like a magical guy.
And either of you, anybody?
I'm gonna go ahead and say, give me a history check.
I was gonna say I could take a look at them, but I don't know.
Yeah.
Do you have them handy? Are they in your cart?
Yeah, it's in my pack here.
Yeah. Then do the history check. Once
I could take a look at them.
Okay.
I'm gonna just
I'll hold him out for him to look at him.
I'm gonna lose focus and kind of just go to the front of the bow and just like stand like satisfied at the front of the ship.
Are they just all like orbs?
Yeah. So yeah,
Just
they're
plain orbs,
they're
just
pretty
different
plain.
colors.
They've got very like mild glow in their.
but
just
no like
innermost.
distinct features or like jets or symbols on them or anything
No
like that?
symbols or anything like that. Yeah.
Okay. I got a 12 for that history check, by the way.
Shit.
Yeah. None of these really look familiar to you.
I do actually.
Do you want to use it on this?
Might as well. Fuck it. Cool. 24.
Nice.
1 sec.
Yay.
Don't forget you have that bonus inspiration too.
No, I haven't had any
system.
use for it yet, because all I found was weeds. I should have used it then, so I would have found more than weeds.
You found weed?
Ness, you're in your studies. You have come across different kinds of stones.
Okay.
Stones haven't always been your like hot button issue. You know, you've always been more interested in like spellcraft and things like that. I assume. I guess you could correct me if that's wrong.
No.
But stones are still interesting, just not like top of the list.
Yeah.
However, you do recall reading a passage long ago about, and you said 24?
Mm-hmm.
Long ago about a grouping of stones. You know that there are several methods of grouping stones that are, it kind of goes into almost like ancient mage lore. It would be like kind of older arcana. And perhaps if you were given some time, you'd be able to learn a little bit more. But you remember learning that sometimes colored stones, especially in kind of the smooth oval shape that these appear in, are used almost as like a calling card for extraplanar beings, specifically beings from the abyss or the hells. However, interestingly enough, they're known as Elysian stone patterns, Elysian, which is kind of counterintuitive to what you know about them because of the fact that Elysian typically means something heavenly or having to do with paradise, whereas these usually are bad omens. But other than that, that's you feel like maybe you read more, but you'd have to
Refresh.
You were just on the cusp of learning a lot more, I'll say, from that role.
From the looks of these, it would appear that these are meant for nefarious means.
That
Ostensibly
makes sense.
having to do with some abyssal, maybe even
Hell?
Mm-hmm.
Elliot?
Infernal.
The hells, yeah.
something to do with the abyssal or the hells. Definitely not good stuff. This could be a bad omen for us.
Oh, great. I should not have told that guy 24 hours.
Did you get the impression that he might come looking for them?
Yeah, because he said 24 hours.
Wait, did you say that you would definitely sell them to him in 24 hours?
I didn't. I said I would I would research them and just make sure, and then I might consider selling them. But
Then you're not committed to anything,
Yeah,
so
he-
just say no.
he did say something about like I'd regret it or something.
Okay, so he gave you the impression that he wanted to take them possibly by force?
Potentially. Maybe I should have mentioned that to Captain Lyle. I don't know. This has been a lot going on today.
What did this fellow look like? Maybe we should all be on the lookout for him.
What did he look like?
He didn't look like a traditional whale song halfling. He
Right.
looked more like a
Was he a bougie?
Yeah, remember that much.
Argarian halfling. Yeah, he looked very like. The thing you remember about him is like kind of a dour expression.
Mm-hmm.
Very serious.
Okay. So I'll relay that. So not at all like any of the whale song halfling people here. Yeah.
How was he dressed?
Kind of bougie.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Pretty nice clothes.
Okay. All right.
So,
Well, nobody can make you regret anything. That's up to you. So just don't sell him the stones and explain to him no. And if he tries to make you regret it, say no.
Thank
go.
you. That's true.
Sound
That's good
advice.
advice. Yeah.
I don't think you have to be scared of some dude.
That's true. There are a lot more of us than one guy, so.
And lots of
Right.
people like to buy things that they can't have. So
Yeah.
sometimes you just can't.
Mm-hmm.
So say no.
That works. I'll just keep it safe with me and my pack, and I'll tell him no.
I'd say maybe don't show them to a lot of other people either.
Oh, yeah. No, I know. There's some things I don't know, but that's a big one. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. It just
We don't show all your stones.
As Pappy used to say.
Quit showing your stones to people.
Put your damn stones away.
You guys suddenly hear from the crow's nest up at the top of the mast. You hear, "Shibida!"
Zip zappity doo.
And
He means let's go.
Do we say that back to him?
Nope, you're good.
Shibido.
And so yeah, slowly you guys hear like the kung 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 as the anchor is raised, and you watch as the kind of the ropes holding the ship to the dock are released, and then longer than normal oars are like kind of emerge to push off away from the dock as the there's a helmsman takes the wheel and starts kind of guiding the direction of the rudders as you guys start to leave. It is currently a little past noon, and on the second day of autumn. And you guys start heading off and leaving the island. You guys get about maybe a half a mile out. I want everybody to give me a perception check.
Perception.
Oh my God, come on.
Perception.
Roll analog.
Oh,
bitch.
for fuck's sake.
15.
6.
7.
8.
15. I hope it's enough.
Guys.
15.
15.
Fee, as you're looking back, you're the only one who even catches like a kind of a glimpse. You see like this blue smudge out on the docks that seems to race up and watch the ship kind of pull away.
Is that
Oh,
Peach?
Peach. Was he too late?
Who knows?
Oh,
That's the sound of my heart breaking.
Oh, wait.
Wait. Put on the brakes.
I realize that I'm holding his bag.
Yeah.
Can you throw it to him?
Shit.
Right into the ocean.
Do you want me to gust it to him?
Okay, I've got to do it.
Are you?
I break out my little board.
Oh.
I got to go overboard.
Oh.
Okay, so give me acrobatics at advantage.
Kurt Russell or Goldie Hawn overboard.
Yes.
There we go. Boogie board.
All right, and why don't you describe what this looks like, this board?
The board? Oh, it's just like a small carved little. It's kind of like a surfboard, but it looks more like it's stubbier,
Okay.
I guess.
All right, you guys watch as with the 25, Can just kind of hops overboard without, like, just kind of gives you that vague, like, I gotta go overboard, hops overboard, and you guys watch as suddenly Can is on this piece of what appears to be like smooth driftwood and sailing over the waves back towards the docks. Doing a pretty good job, too. Just very expertly riding along the waves and heading back toward the docks.
I go up to Lyle. Maybe that could be your salt shifter.
You know, I've always wanted a salt shifter. Then I got one, and then they died. Now I want another one.
Seems kind of fortuitous that we have met under these circumstances.
You're an interesting sort, Gans.
Wait, what? Oh, yeah. Yes. Like, at first I don't respond because I'm like, who's he talking to?
Did he say yams?
Yes, I have some experience on the sea, and I know good talent when I see it.
You're also a little, stockier than when I talked to you the first time.
That's kind of rude. I didn't talk about your weight at all.
You can feel free to. I just want you to know that sometimes we get trapped in our webs if we're not consistent. So, if you plan on maybe being clandestine, do a better job of it for God's sakes.
That's good advice.
And if you want any shot of being on my crew, you're gonna have to be a hell of a better liar. And he just turns away and walks.
Oh, spicy.
That's a spicy scarecrow.
That's fine. That's fine. I'll just mutiny like I did on the other ship, and then it'll be my ship then.
When in doubt, mutiny.
I didn't try hard on the other ship either.
He's saying to himself very saltily. Talk about a salt shifter.
Salt shitter.
Yeah.
He has shifted that salt all over Captain. Can, you very expertly ride over the waves, and you see back at the docks, Peach at the edge of one of the longest piers. Hey! Hey! And he's got something in his hand.
I am so sorry.
It's okay, you can't control the ships.
Yeah, but I got on the ship. But I was so excited, and there's a scarecrow on there, and it's
A scarecrow.
the scarecrow runs the ship.
Whoa.
I know.
Now I've heard everything.
Yeah, but part of me is like, isn't it gonna get moldy?
Oh, yeah. And maybe like the wind, if it's too stiff, it'll blow the straw away.
Yeah, it's like, and what if it's an important piece of straw, and that's like,
Holding them all together, right?
yeah,
Does he have eyes?
yeah.
Oh,
And
that's
they can
weird.
see invisible things too.
Whoa.
I know, Peach.
What?
Our lives have gotten way, way cooler.
And complicated.
That too. Okay, here's your bag.
Here's your stuff. And you get handed what appears to be like a kind of a rough jerkin that looks like it's an over-the-shoulder type thing, made out of what you can tell is reptile leather.
Peach?
I made it for you.
I can't take this, Peach. You need it.
No, she wanted you to have it.
Oh. I grab him in a hug.
He hugs you back. All right, well, you're going to miss your ship.
I know I gotta get back out there.
Do you need a push?
Yeah.
All right. And he hops off he leaves his bag, hops off the pier, and swims out about 10 feet. And you watch as his body starts to bob up and down on the wave. And he like starts to go up and down. You can watch that he's creating a wave near him with his body as he hops up and down and makes the waves kind of spread out until he's got like a decent wave going. He goes, all right, now give me an acrobatics.
Dude's making a waveline. Also, just you receive a rough jerkin.
Shut up, Billy.
What's that?
Do I get advantage on this one?
Yeah, you have advantage on this, yeah.
Sorry, I was holding it in because I know it was a tender and very great moment.
22.
All right, almost as good as the last one. You hop into the water and land right on one of the waves he created, and you start sailing back towards the ship, and you're making a good clip, like a lot faster than they can kind of outpace you. And you make it back, and somebody tosses down a rope to you. And do you want to climb back up?
No. I'll just ride alongside.
You're going to ride alongside?
No, I'm kidding. I'm going to climb back up.
I was convinced.
We just talked to Can over the side the whole time. Hey, Can! How's it going?
Yep, as you climb up the rope, actually I'm going to need an athletics check.
17.
Okay, so yeah, you're able to very easily climb up the rope. And as you get to the top, you realize the person that threw the rope down for you is Layla, the first mate of the ship. She kind of looks you up and down. Cool trick.
Thanks. I forgot something.
She nods and then turns out towards the back towards the docks, just kind of like looking out over at everything. All right, the rest of you, what are you doing on the ship? You've just watched Can hop out, head to the docks, and head back.
I'm trying to make friends with the crew and find out if there's like any troubles in the ranks.
Okay, I'm gonna need from you. I'm gonna need a persuasion roll, and then I'm gonna need investigation.
22.
Okay.
13.
All right. What are the rest of you doing?
I might talk to Nez a little bit
Okay.
if he's able to talk right now.
Well, Nez was gonna ask if he had permission to get in the crow's nest.
Oh, that's fair.
Yeah, you go looking for Nez, but he seems to be climbing up the mast to go into the crow's nest. Yeah, nobody's stopping you from doing that, Nez.
Okay.
I will need an athletics check. It's got a pretty low DC, but I'll need an athletics check.
Okay.
And is Nez afraid of heights at all?
No.
Okay.
What I might do instead is I might,
Why do you hate me?
I don't know, I just think it's interesting when people fail.
What was that roll?
1.
A 1. Okay. You're unable to actually get to the mast itself. You get ready to start climbing, but you notice that something unnerves you. This is what stops you from climbing. You see like a pair of purple eyes looking out at you from underneath that shrouded person sitting with the bottle. Phee, what were you going to do then?
I was going to go try to maybe find Captain Lyle and talk to him, because Can's not back on board yet, right?
No, Can's back now.
Oh, then never mind. I'll go talk to Can.
Okay. So you were going to go talk to Can. What do you want to say to Can?
Yeah. Can, you can do some really cool stuff. I have to say I'm impressed. I was going to give you some gusts, some wind to help you, but you didn't even need it.
Oh, thanks.
I'm a little distracted. I'm trying on the crocodile vest.
Yeah, what do you have there?
It's my armor.
Nice. It looks really cool.
Yeah, you notice it's kind of like a flak jacket kind of thing, isn't it? Like it kind of like it falls over the kind of loops around the neck, falls over the chest, kind of like just a protective chest piece.
Yeah.
Made out of crocodile skin.
Mm-hmm. Do you see armor made of crocodile skin much?
No, not often.
Yeah.
Especially
Am I
not
gonna-
giant crocodile.
Am I gonna gain anything there?
Yeah, I have it in D&D Beyond. I'll get that so you can add it to there.
Yeah. I haven't seen armor like that before.
Me neither. First of its kind. At least I think. I don't know. I haven't been everywhere.
Yeah. So was that Peach over on the beach?
Yeah, he's like the only frog on the beach.
That makes sense. Yeah. So how'd you get alligator?
It's from a friend.
That's cool.
Gil, with your 22 in persuasion and your 13 in investigation, you're able to pretty quickly win over some of the members of the crew. They seem like a hardy sort. None of the like officers so far, but the general sailors seem. You make a few choice jokes.
You never start with the officers.
You
'cause
never do. You work your way
There's more
up.
crew than there are officers.
And with that persuasion, you'd know that. You went over. Let's see. Give me a D10 roll.
Could I also suss out like how long Lyle has been the captain?
That would require another
10.
investigation check. You got a 10 on a D10?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Yeah, you're able to win over 10 of the sailors. So
Damn.
all 10 of the regular sailors, not including the officers, at least, it might require a little bit more, primming, but you think that they're starting to warm up to you.
I only got 11 on the investigation.
You're not able to get a clear answer. A couple of years is what you've heard, though.
Okay.
Then, all of you on the deck hear from the crow's nest far above. Danger! Danger! Everyone prepare! And that's where we're going to end for the night.
Oh.
Danger zone.
They just accidentally turned around and were going to accidentally beach. Whoops.
That last peach scene, like I was imagining like
cute.
the Rocky 3 music when they're like running on the beach together. Hearts on fire.
All right, I want you guys to tell me why you deserve inspiration.
Talking with Phee about her sordid past.
Learning him from the Feywild. That's wild.
Failing.
Surfing.
Okay, that's good. Yeah, you guys can get inspiration.
Thanks.
Well, you know what it's time for? It's time for tonight's MVPC! MVPC.
No.
I want you guys to tell me who is the most valuable player character. I want to know by show of digits on your fingers. I want you guys to vote for who deserves an additional 1d10 of inspiration for the next episode. Now, for those of you at home and you around the table, Nez is 1. Gil is 2, Phee is 3, and Can is 4. On the count of 3, I want you guys to hold up the number of fingers corresponding to that person, and then we will make them the MVPC. So on the count of 3, I will have you vote. Take a moment to decide. All right, 1, 2, 3, vote. All right, you motherfuckers. We've got 1 vote for Gil, 1 vote for Nezrah, 1 vote for Phee, and 1 vote for Can.
Democracy.
Please hold those fingers up again so I can see who you voted for. All right, let's go clockwise here. Gil, why did you vote for Nez?
I liked him going to the consignment store and getting like a pseudo quest that might pay off in a weird way later. I thought that was interesting, and he got a cool spell out of it that he can use later. So cool wizard shit. So yep,
Very nice. Phee, why did you vote for Gil?
I mean, Fee's been wondering where she's from for a long time, has read a lot of books hoping for answers and didn't get it. So the fact that he was able to tell her was really, really important to her and helpful for her. So it was good of him to talk to her about it instead of not, like you were for however many episodes beforehand. So thanks for doing it.
Very nice. All right, Can, why did you vote for Phee?
I like to get a little background info. And fake peeing.
All right.
that's what Phee stands for.
Pee.
And Nez, why did you vote for Can?
Just continue to like the interactions between Can and the other villagers, plus actually like counterintuitive. So usually you're voting for somebody because they did something cool, but I selfishly voted for Can because it helped me out in bartering. So was kind of my personal MVP. And yeah, that one.
Can also got like a way long list of really helpful things.
Yeah.
Yes.
Cool.
Stacked with the inventory.
But wait until you see how they decide to use them.
Just throwing everything overboard.
Against a wall, throwing the healing potions at the bad guys.
Sometimes it's like therapeutic to like throw stuff at walls.
Sorry,
right.
that was a terrible impression of Can.
I'm offended.
You should be, and I'm sorry.
Did
I still voted for you, though.
Did we decide, was it D6 for everybody in that case?
I believe so.
Okay. That means tonight's MVPCs are Nezrah, Kaziel, Gildebrand, Molani, Midori, or Ophelia Midori, and Kanak, Anga.
Everybody
we
wins.
cheated.
Everybody take a D6 for inspiration for next
We
episode.
will.
Thank you.
No.
Well, that's it for tonight, folks. Thanks to Adrian Von Ziegler for that beautiful background music. Thanks to all of you listeners. We really love and appreciate every single one of you. If you'd like to make us warlocks and become one of our patrons, please check out patreon.com/D20_syndicate. I think you'll be surprised with all that we have to offer. If you like what you hear additionally, check out our Apple Podcasts and maybe leave us a review. We'll read it on the podcast. Also, consider leaving us a rating. 1 to 5 stars. I mean, you don't have to do 5 stars, but all the dope-ass cool people do 5 stars. But, you know, I'm just saying, do what you want, but you know where the money's at.
You want to do 5.
Other than that, check out our Discord, peep the details in the episode description, and we'll see you next week. But that's it for tonight, folks. Thanks for listening. I am your host and DM, Seth, and this is the D20 Syndicate podcast, where we go on adventures so you don't have to.
Later.
Bye,
motherfucker. Bye, motherfucker. Bye.
Bye, motherfuckers. Bye, motherfuckers. Bye.
Yeah.
Bye, motherfuckers. Bye, motherfuckers. Bye. Bye, motherfuckers. Bye, motherfuckers. Bye. Bye.
Damn it, Tomas, you ruined it again.
Bye. It's our dope ass mixtape.
Are you wearing a beach towel?
It's a Snuggie.
Why are you wearing it like that?
And because I don't like it on my arms, I have this draped over my shoulders so I can just wear this like a towel.
Okay.
Too much arms.
Professional accessorizer.
Nobody's going to make it past this intro.
Like, why are they so amped?
Why are they saying 9 in German?
If you guys are still here,
That's
nine.
No, that's no in
Help
German.
me.
What is nine?
Nine.
Neun.
It's no. He
It
just
is
said
neun?
no. And
Neun.
he's helped.
Is it seriously?
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
neun.
9.
That's a dumb way to
Wait,
pronounce something. I'm
it's
sorry,
just
Germany.
in Blink 182?
Tom DeLonge's German. Where are you? He was just speaking German the whole time.
In Deutschland. Nein, so sorry. That's a solid joke.
Heads of all the Neuners.
Well, I don't speak German, so I didn't know.
Yes.
I didn't know where this was the sweet spot of my comedy. I did not know that this is. God damn it, guys! I can't talk in English either.
Lederhosen is my family.
I'm so
pretty
confused
good at that,
because
Tomas.
apparently I can sing German, like fluid words, and I don't know what they mean, but I can't recall any of them other than lieb.
I feel like you should double check what the words mean if you're about to
Love
sing.
is actually Liebe.
Well,
They just told you where you were good.
I just was going off my choir teacher's direction.
Own the Liebs.
Lieb, do you believe? That's what we sang in German.
After Lieb.
And instead of a keyboard, we went dun, dun, dun.
Where are you?
Laughing makes my legs so hot.
See a doctor. If laughing makes your legs hot, try Cialis. 1 in 10 people who have Cialis die of flaming legs. Who've contracted the medication we recommended.
It's both the curse and the cure.
Side effects include death
And hot legs.
and
I like
hot
the
legs.
lingering pregnant pause of death.
God, every time we're lying in bed, and we start laughing about something, I have to like fully uncover
you,
just my
fly.
legs because they
I
start
feel
sweating.
bad.
And now
It's
they're
sparking.
sweaty.
Interesting.
Now I feel bad.
Oh, did we get it? Good.
Good cool.
Oh, I'm seeing
Billy
its last
just-
sparks of life.
Billy just murdered a
damn.
fly.
He went Green Mile on it.
Damn.
He's a murder
why
tennis
am-
racket.
why
So I
am
get the
upset?
sensation of heat in my like thighs when I'm in bed. But
Laughing?
they aren't hot to the touch. I don't know if that happens to
No,
you.
these are hot to the
False.
These are hot inside out.
I object. Sorry.
What were we laughing
bring up
about
that game
so
again.
hard?
What happened to Billy just now?
I don't know.
I won't say it.
Did he get caught by his
That cunt.
bug catcher?
Are you okay?
I picked up pretty well on these microphones.
No, you're pretty warm all the time. You're like a heater of a person. So your thighs probably are hot when they feel
Yeah, maybe
hot.
your
Ladies.
hot hands just don't pick up
Not
the
ladies.
hot leg heat.
I had Lindsey touch my leg.
What?
You don't remember?
Huh?
That's her foreplay. No. my hot
I just
leg.
poke it and we go, woo!
And then we swim on the bed.
And 9 months later,
Here's a ring.
Yep. Everyone knows
it's
now.
like sim sex.
Yeah, exactly.
I've never played.
We just do the weird.
It is woohoo.
We do the weird poses of the OA, and then a baby like grows out of the
Oh
ground.
man, God, that scene.
Fucking A.
Well, should we get started?
Probably. But, yeah.
I vote nay. just to see what happens.
Just get out of my house, guys.
Thanks for the burrito bowl stuff. See you next time.
Billy records the podcast episodes by himself.
Just eating. And then Nezrah becomes king of the island.
Just eating pico with a spoon. You're eating the ingredients separately. Sour cream.
It's a burrito bowl deconstruct.
Oh.
Thank
It's a
you.
crawling taco.
Oh, the idea of eating sour cream by itself.
I like that one.
Wait, you never have?
Oh, no. I ate Greek yogurt. I ate plain Greek yogurt by itself, thinking it was vanilla yogurt, and that was a bummer. So I'd imagine it'd feel like that.
You never accidentally ate sour cream like thinking it was going to be yogurt?
Wait, do you not just eat plain yogurt?
Very similar
Not
containers.
plain Greek yogurt.
Oh,
Oh,
it's so good.
it's like sour cream.
Yeah, exactly. But less guilt.
I just can't hide it. How the fuck do I do the previously?
How are you guys? by the
swore
way?
it was not
I haven't-
me.
I haven't asked you in a long time. How are you guys doing?
Yeah.
Fine.
With what?
Anything.
Like our
Everything.
relationship?
I don't know.
Oh,
Why?
bad.
No, I wasn't. I didn't give it. I didn't think
We're on the rocks.
that explains a
On the
lot.
bed, on
No
the table.
chaser.
Explains why you're so far apart. The scowling.
That was your doing.
It's
you
because
drove
of
a
that
wedge
rift.
between them.
I created the rift.
There's a rift
They're like,
between
maybe
the
I don't
Beatles.
like being next to her.
You know, in absence doesn't make my
the-
heart grow fonder.
They should say absinthe makes the heart grow strong.
We almost put that as a lyric in
Yeah.
one of our songs for the Adriatic, and then you
wow.
like pulled the plug at the last minute, and you were like, "It's too cheesy."
Yeah.
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 But also, everybody, I made it. The whole thing was like that was the song where I originally wrote the lyrics about like, I shaved my face to a mustache, got a new pair of pants. Like, it was a song about like thinking you're a badass musician and actually not, just basically trying too hard. But I feel like everybody but Tim hated it. And so it's like, all right, well, I'll just change it to a little bit something else.
I feel like you need to have the right genre of music to make songs like that. Like I'm picturing.
I mean,
like
it was a rockin' song.
I'm picturing like a bluesy thing. You know.
You only know like 4 genres of music.
No, I'm picturing like.
No, I get what you mean.
Yeah.
I get what you mean. Very like 80s, like almost kind of like when
Yes.
Phil Collins was kind of dipping into
like
that.
Rick Springfield or
Yeah.
something.
Yeah.
That's
I
the
get what
kind
you
of
mean.
thing I'm picturing.
I get what you mean.
Fuck you.
Fuck you.
How are you doing though? You never answered.
Aside from fuck you.
We're doing good.
And then I got summons for jury duty yesterday.
Me too. Me too.
Literally
What the
yesterday.
fuck? Me too. Yesterday.
Okay,
yeah.
well now it
Can
might
we
be
go to the
fun
same
for you
trial?
guys.
That would
Yeah.
be fun.
Was it
then.
federal jury?
Because then we could like discuss the intricacies of the case.
On the podcast. Diane.
Oh, the
Didn't
listeners
Zach
we get.
summons too? Somebody else did, I feel like.
Was it for federal jury duty though?
Maybe.
Seth, just
Because mine was
wait.
federal.
I don't know if it's specified.
Because I got local jury
Me
duty.
just sending it out. Like, fucker. I get him.
It's just your clubhouse.
Yeah, I get him to all show up to some location, and then I hit him with my car.
Did you also jerky duty? When you looked at the letter, did you also think for a moment that it was like a hoax or like somebody
It looks like it.
like it looks like something that
It's
was
just
made
a weird
in
little
8th grade.
postcard.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, mine was a letter, and it's very badly composed.
You have a letter.
Yes.
That might be fake then.
That might be
Because I
Seth.
got like a straight up postcard
it's
that
got
has
the
like
.gov.
Did tell you to like pay to be a juror.
I was looking for it, but no, it has like the .gov.
We need
all
your
that stuff.
Why
social
do they send
security
them
number
differently?
for you to become
Well, I
the
think it's
jury.
different. I think yours might be local jury duty.
So you're getting summoned to like the Supreme Court?
Possibly.
He's becoming a judge.
I'm replacing
Immediately-
Ruth Ginsburg.
They're like bringing up these global issues to you, and you're just sitting there like way out of your element.
Eating mashed potatoes.
I should not have fluffed so much on my resume.
I panic, and I get one of the judge's wigs, old-time powdered
What I
wigs.
pictured immediately. I
And so-
think from watching Muppets, I just imagined Billy immediately with those.
I'm just up there with the
fluffies.
wig and eating mashed potatoes.
He's
Like,
terrified.
Oh, that makes me sad. I literally, like, if I had the first sentence of words, then I'd be able to keep going. But my brain apparently only knows when they're like all together. If that makes sense.
What?
Oh, so you can't from the top of your head just think of a German word without the context of it being in
it's
the
like the
sentence.
lyrics of a
Yeah, it has
song.
to- yes,
like you can't
exactly.
just recall them, but if the song is on, then you're like, I know all the words.
Yeah, so I like I know Latin, I know German, I know we've done a lot of different
But you
yeah.
don't.
I do if someone just tells me all the words.
If they tell me the first few words and the starting key of the song, then I got that shit.
What key is this language in?
I'm sorry, I
Key
have
of
to
your
pee.
fire.
I have to pee.
You grossly overestimated your skills here
out
as
of
a
the
translator.
Big news in the restaurant industry. Arby's is apparently selling polyhedral dice.
That's what I heard, yeah.
But why?
Like physically.
No, for real.
They've also been doing like
I don't know.
Dragon Ball Z memes on their official Arby's
Well, they
social
also
media.
do really nerdy like video game art out of their like boxes, their cartons.
Yeah. I feel like they're just trying to like reach out to some demographic. And it's working.
It's us.
I want Arby's dice.
I mean, yeah. If
I'm in.
you're
Like-
already gonna get Arby's,
Yeah.
I would want it to look like their roast beef, that thin sliced roast beef that kind of looks like a flour
A
is
beef
like
and cheese
layered.
swirl.
Yes, like layered in there.
You know, like the reddish brown mixed with
Arby's,
yellow
come on,
swirl.
do
poop
it.
and pee.
Just
Yeah, exactly. What if you
It's-
peed mac and cheese?
I'm upset.
wait, hold on. Wait. Are you talking about the box kind? And if so, did you make it with water or did you make it with milk?
Velveeta shells and cheese
I'd die.
mixed with milk.
I would obviously die.
Yeah.
Too thick.
Yeah.
Wait, hold on. What if you're getting open heart surgery by the doctor who got like a C on the open heart surgery exam?
I mean, specifically.
Failed open heart surgery class.
I mean,
But
specifically.
he
Yeah,
passed
that'd be
everything
pretty.
else, so it kind of came on the wash.
I have wondered about this because you go through your rotation and all this stuff,
Yeah.
but you don't have that surgery until you have the first one that you have to do. Like you test on corpses and stuff,
And real people. Like in your last year, you do real people.
but you're still
Well, now they have VR
doing
like
it
things.
that first time without having like.
Yeah, there's always going to be a first
training
time.
wheels.
I mean, yeah.
It's different because it's a person.
Yeah.
You know, like
It's like the first time you drove by yourself.
Your
after-
first cadaver.
yeah. I mean,
It's probably
you're-
scary, but if you've done it a bunch of times, you're probably fine.
and just being the guy that's like
And there's always you too.
just watching it on your phone.
Oops.
Oh, there's something on my phone. Okay. I dropped my phone in.